Back when I was manifesting an SP and removing a third party, there were some compulsions that would come up that were very difficult for me to deal with. And the compulsion was, it boiled down to the desire to want to control how things were manifesting, how the 3D was unfolding, wanting to take action in order to control and or manipulate the situation. So we're going to talk about it because some of you may be dealing with those compulsions right now. Not taking action and just allowing yourself to rest while 3D is unfolding, right, can bring up a lot of triggers. So there's a specific experience that I had that comes to mind while I was manifesting an SP and removing a third party. And it was this compulsion to want to text him, to want to reach out, primarily because I was missing connection. I was missing that feeling of being wanted. If you're new to my channel, you guys are new to just me in general, be sure that you are checking the bio. If you're on TikTok for my YouTube channel, go check me out over there. It's going to help you out, especially if you are feeling stuck. Not just manifesting an SP, a specific person, but just manifesting the life that you want to have in general. So back to compulsion. So in that moment when I'm feeling this compulsion to want to reach out, to want to manipulate, to want to control how the 3D is unfolding, I was dealing with that feeling, the feeling of loss, the feeling of disconnect, the feeling of not being wanted. So I'm releasing through the triggers, right? I'm breathing through it. I'm asking myself the questions in the process called releasing the wants. Again, if you're new to me, new to my channel, new to my TikTok, whatever, be sure that you're heading over to the YouTube channel and check the description box for the link to that video, the releasing the wants process, especially if you're feeling triggered. You're going to want to know how to actually handle the trigger. It's going to keep you out of seeking behaviors, okay? So that you can actually rest while you are allowing 3D to unfold in the way that it needs to. So I'm just breathing through it, you guys. I'm just kind of letting that feeling be. Side note, okay, a lot of people talk about letting go. For me, that's not really accurate. It's not so much letting go of something. A lot of the times, you know, we don't realize, it's like, of course we want to fucking let it go. Who wants to hurt, right? Who wants to be in that triggered state? Nobody. So it's more along the lines of just letting it be, letting that feeling be. That really is the shortcut, you guys, to allowing things to process out instead of trying to run away from what it is you're feeling, which that's what compulsions are, right? I mean, the whole reason why we have compulsions, the whole reason why I was having the compulsion to want to reach out to my SP in that moment was to alleviate, to ease, to get relief from the feeling that was being triggered, which was disconnection, loss, pain, hurt, right? So I'm breathing, and in the stillness, you know, finally that compulsion was really starting to be relieved, and in the stillness came this voice, this inner knowing. Because part of, you know, sometimes when you are not allowing yourself to partake in whatever the compulsion is, that action that you're feeling compelled to partake in, the mind, that monkey brain, my gosh. And in that moment, that monkey brain was like, if I don't get what I want, if I don't take action, if I don't get what I want, I'm going to be destroyed. That's how I was feeling. I'm going to be destroyed. If I allow myself to feel, or if I don't get that feeling of connection, if I don't get that feeling of being wanted, I am going to be destroyed. And as I continued to breathe through it and allow that feeling, what I was feeling in that moment, to just be, the noise started to finally calm down. And in the peace came this response to, I'm going to be destroyed. And the voice came up and it was like, just let it destroy you then. Which stopped me in my tracks. Honestly, it caught me off guard. And I remember sitting there and I'm like, the fuck? Let it destroy me. So I'm breathing, and like in the you guys, it was a split second, but it was just this knowing, this realization. It's like, what you do you think is being destroyed by not getting what you want? Because I know, and I hope you guys know too, that you actually cannot be destroyed, right? You're like infinite, intelligent, loving presence, okay? Creator, source, God, whatever you want to call yourself. And so I already know I can't be destroyed. Who and what I really am, the true essence of who and what I really am, cannot be destroyed. So what part of me is fearing being destroyed? And that's where like the light bulb went off, like that aha moment, that epiphany, like, oh shit. The me that is actually causing 3D to react the way that it is, right? The old man, as Neville would call it, that's the I that is fearing being destroyed. And if I allow myself to feel what it is I'm feeling, which is going to process that feeling out, get it out of my energy, then finally 3D will stop showing up for me the way that it has been. In other words, 3D will stop manifesting things that I don't want to partake in at all. So in other words, this voice, it was the I amness. It was, me in terms of infinite loving presence. That was like, just let it fucking destroy you then. Let it destroy you. Let it destroy the part of you that is creating 3D the way that you don't want to experience it. Just let it, right? Just sit there in it, sit there in that feeling and let it process out. Good that it's destroying you. The you that is thinking it's limited, the you that thinks that the key to happiness is an SP in the first fucking place. Good, let it destroy that part of you. And no fucking joke, you guys. It wasn't like 5 minutes after I had that epiphany, I got the text that I wanted the whole time. Now, I'm not saying that this is gonna work instantly, 100% of the time, because there have been plenty of times that I would go through the releasing process and stuff, and I would come back to self, right? The infinite loving present self. And 3D would take a little bit longer than I wanted it to reflect back to me what I was in the process of manifesting. The point here is I was no longer feeling triggered. I was no longer feeling the compulsion to act. I was peaceful. I was back in that aligned state. I was back to enjoying my life, which is the whole fucking point. So if you're hurting, if you are dealing with heartbreak, if you're dealing with pain, if you are feeling especially triggered, go to my YouTube channel. Okay, it's linked in the bio if you're on TikTok. If you're already on YouTube, check out any of my videos on YouTube. In the description box is going to be a video called Releasing the Wants. Get started there, okay? But honestly, my YouTube channel is a gold mine of information that's going to help you to get past the you that is manifesting a 3D that you don't want to have. Okay, you guys? I'll see you again soon.